we go, done the announcement. Now we wait for people to join or not to join. I'll wait a little while before let people know why you're not talking. I can't believe you did these horrible things. Hello, Ladybug. How you doing? I'm doing all right. Yeah. I'm not sure how. Egg, how are you doing? And I'll let people know. So Ek won't be talking for maybe a majority, or all of the stream, because people in her partner is in a meeting. Very selfishly. Ek says she scraped a hole in a burn scar, so now her left middle finger is sore from laundry. There you go. That's how she's doing. How's the music, by the way, guys? Is it not too loud? You can hear me okay over it? Yeah, good. Good. So, obviously we're carrying on from the last time we streamed. Off stream, Ek has done some work on it, I believe. Although I'm not sure what she did. Yes. She's done stuff. Or she says yes. I believe that was... She's done the legs. Amelia says, what would the hallucinations of the dragon look like? We're currently conceptualizing it. Our current idea is that it would almost be like, how to describe? Like shadows coming into the screen and then faces appearing in the smoke. We want to give it a kind of horror-esque vibe. Hello, Delta. How are you doing? Belcana, how are you doing? What we're talking about, someone asked a question about the hallucinations that the dragon will cause. I was just mentioning what it was. Dragonia says, not going to lie, the Dilo from the Isle would be a great example for something like that if it wasn't broken half the time. I don't know what they do. If you wanted to post it in the general media on the Discord, I will have a look. Hello, Emo. How are you doing? Can you give me an example in the general media of what they do? This is the Valhad. Yeah. This will be playable in the tech demo. The Valhad is fire. Dragonia, is it fine if I post a link in the Dolos page? I mean, I prefer if it was just a huge black it quick YouTube video. If you can't find anything though, I'm sure it's fine. I don't know what the Wendigo from Outward is. Walking with Dragons. This man I wish ZBrush was free sculpting in Blender. It's hard. I mean, having a look at that then, the Venom system in the Isle, I guess it would look kind of similar, but it's going to be more aggressive, and we're going to aim to try and have things like appear, like faces. Yeah, this is our 7th dragon that's been modelled so far. Obviously only 3 are currently playable. And not to the standard that we would accept it to be called gameplay. It's more of our game's more of a chat sim at the moment, but then again, so are most dragon games. Yeah, the icy crown, the wyvern. The Isle currently struggles with the Dilo since the spawning of the hallucination breaks on anything that isn't flat terrain with little to no obstacles. It's really easy to track the Dilo. Well, we haven't started it yet, so we don't know if there will be any issues for us. I'm sure there will be. There's always something. As is game development, something always breaks. why doesn't it have a longer tail? It was designed not to really have a tail. The 4 wings provide enough balance and lift that it'll be fine. I'm sure Ack could give a detailed explanation, but no. Vitarius has joined the chat, Ek, and he said, this motherfucker remeshing destroyed all of my hard detail surface. Walking Dragon says, out of all the creatures, which one of them most likely would be exotic pets IRL if they existed? None of them. They're very big animals and it'd be terrifying. They'd immediately be put down because the fact that breathes fire and can fly, not a good combination. Oh, pardon me. Ek has responded to me in DMs and says, well, we got horses, and horses are huge and terrifying. You'd probably just declaw them like cats, but with the fire sacks or whatever. Yeah, but they're still like the size of horses, or in, you know, the larger ones are bigger than like elephants. So, you know, I think that'd be a good idea. I think it would be a Jurassic Park situation, or like, you know, when you go into an aviary, like a zoo, where they have like a massive cage. It'd be like that. But out of all the dragons, if you turn them into like a cat size, I think that, let me just go through them. Emo would say the Valhad would be the best one, if it was the size of a cat. I know that. Honestly, probably the Arduin. The Arduin would be pretty cute. It would just be a seal. Amethyst Gamer says, if dogs could fly, all dog walkers would be screwed. You'd have to clip their wings or something, or it's just start chasing planes. Yeah. I think the worst one as a pet would actually be, if it's the size of a house cat, would clearly be the prawn reaper, because it would just be a mantis shrimp the size of a cat, which it's just terrifying. Oh, and the reason Egg is quiet, for those that are just joining, he just doesn't want to talk to you guys. Doesn't like you. I'm sorry. No, she's her partner is in a meeting, so she can't talk. At least maybe not for the first part of the stream, or maybe all of it. We don't know. Depends how long his meeting goes on for. Out of all of the creatures, which one would have the most ridiculous mating habit? No. We haven't thought about how they would exactly reproduce like that. So, if you're talking about like sort of like mating dances, it could actually be the icy crown, because our sort of idea, lore-wise, it wouldn't be gameplay-wise, was that they would do something similar to what some birds do, where they lock talons and just basically just crash into the ground. Well, fly directly downwards, and obviously as large creatures that can be dangerous. A lot of my creatures have bigger female partners who are very aggressive, so they need some I mean, the problem is, while there will be some sexual dimorphism, whereas, you know, some males are bigger or some females are bigger, we kind of have to keep them at the same size just for gameplay reasons. Because if one's smaller, then everyone will go for the smaller one, because in PvP terms, it's you know, less dangerous. That's why, like in Ark Survival Evolved, you have tons of people who are absolutely tiny running around in PvP. It's not something that there won't be any. For AI creatures, it's more than likely, but for dragons and playables, no. Have we ever thought about putting harpies into the game? No, it is too fantasy. We're not really going for high fantasy, low fantasy. Think Game of Thrones, but like a tiny bit more. So we wouldn't have harpies, we're not going to have elves, we're not going to have dwarves, we're not going to have orcs, all that sort of stuff. We're not having that. We're not having griffins, we're not having harpies, we're not having... I'm trying to think of something else. Minotaurs, that sort of stuff. None of that. Has anyone got any questions while we're just sitting here? I'm happy to answer them. Heck, someone's got a question for you. If you were Harvey, what type of bird would you be based off of? This includes extinct birds like dinosaurs too. What would you be, Eck? Eck said a pigeon. Of course she did. God, very nice. How you doing? Wyvern, now that there's more time until the Kickstarter / Indiegogo, will the scale of the tech demo be increased, or will you guys just be finishing what's already been planned? Well, we've actually changed it up a bit. Am I okay to talk about it, Ek, or no? Yeah, okay. So the new plan is we're going to basically try and finish as much with the 3 base dragons as possible. So that will include customization, teaming up, obviously the hunger, thirst, and the survival aspects of the game. The only thing it won't include, most likely, is the nesting element, because that is a very complicated system to do. So that will include us actually adding effects in when flying, for example, which currently aren't in the build, but we will be adding them. So that would be things like maybe shaking of the camera when you're flying, air trails, was it? Wind trails? I forgot what we called them. Yeah. It got very excited when I mentioned it. And the base dragons, the 3 base dragons that we have chosen, we've changed it up, is the Kirin, the Valhad, which we're doing at the moment, and the Icy Crown. The Vulcan has been removed because we sort of had a conversation and said it's a bit odd that we have 2 large carnivores and 1 small herbivore. So instead, we have the Kirin, which is lightning and small, that's a herbivore. The Valhad here is an omnivore and is small, it's also fire. And then we have the Icy Crown, which is large and is ice. So our sort of working theory is that the Icy Crown will go after the Valhads because they fly and they'll be easier targets. The Valhads will go after carcasses laying around or after the Kirins, and then the Kirins will just be there to survive. So that's kind of the plan. In terms of AI, that's going to be the very last thing that we look into because AI are very intensive on performance. So if we get around to it, we'd love to add them. If not, then I'm afraid we won't be adding them. When it comes to humans, on the other hand, we're going to be 100% trying to add them to the best ability that we can. It would be starting off with working out how the combat works, and then we'll be adding these 5 werewolves afterwards. We've also been in discussions about how the building in our game is going to work, because there's a few different ways we can go about it. We can go about it with like a Rust or Arc style building system, so it's not modular. It's, you build a wall, build foundations, you have a tool cupboard to make sure it doesn't decay, in Rust case anyway. In Arc it's just based off of if it has connecting things and other ways that are done. We could make it more modular based, so we have preset houses, so you have, for example, a sort of like a 1-bedroom house, and then if you want to add something onto it, the modular building, you add it onto the side and then it becomes a 2-bedroom house, and then you expand it out that way so you can have creative freedom on what you're building. So if you wanted to make it look more like a forge, then you're able to do so. It would also allow for castles to be a bit more in depth, and it would look nicer and it would be nicer, but you would lose the creative freedom that you would have with the Rust building system. Whereas the Rust building system or an Arc building system, their buildings look a bit shit because they are obviously always boxy and cubed, and there's ways that you can, like in Rust as another example, you can make pixel bunkers. I'm not sure if they've patched that, but basically you can build it in a way that allows you to be able to loot chests through a 1 pixel basically size, and it makes it almost impossible for a raid and get to them. Or we could do like a forest, like the forest building system. There's loads of different ways. At the moment, I think for the tech demo, we're going to do a prefab because we don't have anyone that actually builds, that can model buildings. Ek has mentioned that she'd give it a go, but obviously, as you can tell, she's far more of a creature concept artist, far more of a creature artist than anything. So that's kind of our plan. We're going to try and do our new map. And because of our talk as well, we've come to the realization, and now that UE5 has been out for longer, that some computers just simply can't run UE5. That's not because of the games, that's just because of the engine. So we are increasing the graphics of the game and the visual appearance. So, for example, at the moment, the Valhad here would have been aiming for, I think, around 15,000 polygons originally, 15 to 20. It's now aiming for 30 to 35,000. So, it's almost double. Well, might be double in some cases. The detail on dragons. We're also increasing the map quality. If you've been watching the dev updates, you can see that. I guess typing, I may have said something wrong. Not sure. Nah, good. Okay. And yeah, that is our basic plan. If we get time to add more, we will probably add another dragon over anything else, but that's going to be up to Fenrir and Hatchet to see how much they can get done in time. Hatchet is working on the dragons, whereas Fenrir is working on the humans at the moment. We're also converting everything from blueprints in Unreal Engine, which is a faster way of working, but it's less optimized and it can cause quite a lot of frame drop. We're converting all of that current stuff into C++, which is a much better system, but it takes a bit longer to work with. So, there's a process that we're going to have to do, and we're going to get that done. But we do have, 7 months, I believe. Yeah, 7 months to, get to where we want to go. Yeah, that's kind of what we're doing. I hope that answered your question, Wyvern. Hello, Inked. Hello, Incoming. But does anyone have any questions about the Indiegogo or the game itself? Because we haven't really spoken about the Indiegogo or Kickstarter that much. Although keep in mind it is an Indiegogo, the Kickstarter would be later on in the year. The model is looking sort of naked, but I see the potential. Someone said in chat. Well, I mean, it's being modelled and detailed at the moment, so yes. Yeah, no feathers yet. There will be feathers, just not yet. Annabelle says, thank you all for making this. I'm so excited. Thank you very much. Oh, Ek, you're getting advice in chat. Try add more lizard alphas. Many of them are free. Ek has all of them and the paid ones. So Ek's response is, no, I'm not adding free shitty alphas for fuck's sake. I have paid special professional ones. Yeah, Rhinus Saw said, just try turning on the dragon button, obviously. God, Ek. Turn on the dragon button.
That sweet refrain all night long, an everlasting melody. melody forever in my heart. To that sweet refrain all night long, an everlasting melody forever in my heart. To
I just realized somebody would have called this 6,666.
Hello, Trent. How you doing? Rhinoceros says, jokes aside, I do appreciate the love and care you guys go to the models. Many of these CTOs would be shortcutted by other games in the genre. Name them. Which games? Rhinoceros says, I mean, I can hear Donde screaming over the hilltops as we speak. Nah, they're doing it. That game's good. Is it true they've added humans? Or is that not a thing? The Dragon Child, that's so cool. Do yourself a treat and watch the On the Isle of Humans Sunday and you deserve a laugh. I'll assume that they're really best. The Valhad humans not be disabled like ever. I've never seen a human button indestructible. I originally only bought the armor for the humans back when they said it was going to be DayZ, but I was like, oh shit, that sounds cool. That was like 6 years ago. Or however long it's been. Yeah, so Dragon Twin doesn't actually have. I believe Ek said that they don't use animations, it's just really detailed code. So that's why it looks so good, and you wouldn't be able to use that in multiplayer, apparently. Yeah, so from what I remember X saying, the reason it looks so realistic is because the code is making tons of okay, there we go. It's procedural flight. So basically the animation, well, not animations, but the model itself will change depending on what is happening and the player's controlling it. So it's physics and maths. It looks really cool, but I know that it's a single player game. People are saying it looks like chicken feet. The dragon's design reminds me of a cockatrice. Kind of, I suppose. And there's a chicken place in where I live. Best chicken, better than KFC chicken. So good. It'd probably be a similar, less than what a cow would give you. Much less. Talking about Hungary, I'm going to ask Filmer a question in private. I returned. I'm loving the blending with the larger and smaller scales that actually look legitimate. What other mechanics or dragons you're going to add? What dragon? Do you mean like for the tech demo, or do you mean for the finished game? So obviously the base game's going to have 15, and then the 3 Apex dragons as well. So 18 dragons total for the base game. If we get round to adding more, and there's enough interest, we will add more, but those will be in subsequent updates, like large updates that happen. The elements are with the base dragons. Just want to double check because I always get confused between acid and poison. I know it's acid. Where's the blood dragons? So we have fire, ice, water, acid, and lightning. These are... Sorry, I got distracted when we came in the room. So, 15 dragons, each have an element. They're divided into 5 elements, and each element has 3 dragons, which are then again divided into small, medium, and large. The Apex dragons, you'll have to unlock all the dragons, and then you can play as one of the 3 Apex dragons, one of which is the Hydra. The Apex dragons will not have elements because they're meant for fun, you know. And they need to be balanced because they're usually larger or just deadlier than the other dragons. So yeah. Which of the dragons is your favourite, Ek? Mine, honestly, probably the Prawn Reaper or not sure. Those are my favourites. Ek, what's your favourite? Ek says she doesn't know, it changes every time she remodels something. Vegetarian says chicken feet. Beautiful detail. This is the only detail we're adding to this dragon. The rest of it is going to be like just flat. I like the Vulcan, good old dragon, the original of the species. I want to see forward-pointing horns on it. I don't know if you have that or not. And what about customization presets or DIY? Heck. Heck, read the chat. That's a you question. The horns will be changeable. No DIY, no mods until the game is done. So that's what X said. When you create your dragons, get inspiration from anywhere, or do you just make them up as you go? Well, they've all been made already, but most of them are based off of like mythology and like examples of what people used to think that you look like and descriptions. So like the Kirin, the Volgan's based off of Western depictions of dragons and that sort of stuff. I specifically tell them not to use inspiration from other games because that causes issues. Yeah. Historical sort of myths. Yeah. So Viteria says, I based the creation of the Valhad after classical Halloween monsters and mixed them with a chicken. Nice. Hello, Lara. How you doing? Drunk Charles says by the way, it's Vulgan, not O. The Vulcan is a European fire-breathing dragon. If you're basing it off of mythology, that type of dragon is from that region. Yeah, Western Europe. Will there be maybe a fluffy dragon? There's a few. You can check in the Discord in the About Dragon section. Dragon Child says, I like the muscle and the skin details you've got going on there. And Lara says, man, this guy's going to look epic when it's done. Indeed. Chest ridges are thick. There's a Dragon Child. Indeed. I mean, Ek, was the chest like opening up, like almost like kind of the idea, or is it? Yeah. So it's like a hinge. So it opens up and then releases the smoke. However, Ek has not done this sort of animation before, so it'll be interesting to see where that goes. It'll probably be the last thing animated. Is that right? Get everything else done first. Oh, you've done that before. Oh, sorry. She says she hasn't made the mesh. Not that she hasn't animated it. New animations are fun. I ain't in the Discord or anything, but you're going to have a Chinese long type dragon. They are the element dragon. No, because they don't work. Chinese dragons are well, they don't have wings and they can fly, so it doesn't make sense. So the only way that we thought that would work is if it was like a water dragon and it swam in just clear lakes. That would make a bit more sense. But we're gonna have to think about that. X says the legs are done. X, take a screenshot of those and we'll put it on our Patreon on Tuesday. That is indeed. X says bum. It's bum time. We do have a size comparison to a human on the model sheet, if that's able to be shown. No, I don't think it is, just X in said brush. Oh wow, okay. Sorry if it's been asked, but how big will the dragons be compared to the other human mountables? It depends on the dragon. I know Terrace mentioned below, but we have small, medium, and large dragons. So actually, Terrace, could you send me the size charts that we have at the moment for the medium and large? Sorry, for small, medium. So I know you didn't finish large yet. Thank you. Nice. Good job, Egg. So what are you working on next? Are you working on like the upper part of the leg? Alright. So basically what Ek is doing now is she's going to be working on the upper part of the leg, but she needs to work out where the feathers and the fluff and stuff is going to go. So she's mapping it out. So she's using her slight brain, few IQs, to work out what to do. Thank you, Terrius. Let me just read this out to you guys. So the largest small is the Kirin, which is roughly the size of like a large horse or a moose. And then the largest medium is probably, I'd say, maybe like the size of a rhino. And then the largest large dragon is probably, like giraffe height, I'd say. Pateris, would you say that's about right? Giraffe height for the Vulcan, once it's sorted. Maybe a bit shorter. Yeah, it's about right. So yeah, it's roughly the size of a giraffe in height. In terms of length, obviously there are really long ones. Really base it off height. The Hydra on the other hand is like, how much bigger is the Hydra in height compared to the Vulcan? It's taller than the Vulcan by like, what, like half? Or a quarter? Ek is just re-opening the file. Yeah, Ek is just grabbing some fur brushes that she can start. And they're going to be a feature that will let humans players ride a dragon controlled by another player. Yeah, that's our nomad system. Can dragons pick up humans? They will be able to in the release, but not in the tech demo. I don't think. Ek? Picking up things in the tech demo, yes or no? So I know that would require more animations. Well, I kind of assumed that we would do something similar to how Ark does it, where it's just you just latch on. There's not an animation for picking up a certain creature, it's just picking up small or medium. No? Okay. So it's probably not going to be in the tech demo. A lot smaller than I thought, but makes sense of the animal aspects you're going for versus fantasy. Yeah, so that also you have to keep in mind that there are human players, so they can't be huge, and we're keeping it in somewhat form of reality. So we're not going to have like mountain-sized dragons because that's just ridiculous. X says, loading up fur alphas. Give me a bit. My content folder is a mess. Yeah, no problem. Is your fellas meeting almost done? Are you able to talk so I don't have to talk to myself? Oh, you're welcome. I know you enjoy our talks.
Yeah, I'm back, guys. Don't worry, man.
By the sounds of it, he left a while ago.
No, I mean, he left like 5 minutes ago or something. I was enjoying not having to talk. It helps my brain concentrate. As you can see, I just finished one pair of like chicken leg. Look at those wrinkly little, nice skin detailed legs.
I gotta be sure.
God, I love these new.
Oh, that's a good point. Vaterius asked, did you make sure to save your progress?
Yeah, I saved it. Else I wouldn't be able to reopen it.
Ek is slowly learning to save as she makes it. Early on in development.
This is the only time I've saved though. I haven't saved it since the start of the stream.
Oh, I fucking hate you.
Oh, it's like, oh, she's slowly learning. No, I'm not. Fuck off.
Her one brain cell is working on making the project, not other things like saving. So X, seeing as though you do better work when you're not talking, does that mean you're going to do more streams in the future where you're just not talking? Like, for example,
does it mean
streaming
that you
on
could shut
Wednesdays?
the fuck up? I'll take that idea and shove it up your ass for a second.
Whoa.
Yeah, no, that's a big ass no. 1 stream a week, that's all I can fucking manage. Jesus.
Egg is so violent. So rude. Okay. I've never... What are you doing? That is her brain cell dying.
Every time it hits a corner, I get a thought. It's bouncing around like the old DVD logo, you know?
Mm. Yeah, now she's not working.
I'm just trying to find the fucking... Where's my fucking fur stuff? Where's my hair, Alphas?
It's on your ass.
Jesus. Do you regret wanting to be on microphone? Letting me be on my mic again, huh?
Nah. I have to get used to this. Emo in chat says, I think you should stop talking again. Emo was only here for my voice, apparently.
Frog! We saw Todd on the walk yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, little baby Todd is like, Todd! Just screaming, like, pointing at us, like monkeys that's seen a caterpillar. It's like, Todd! You know, like, while walking out. It's fucking great. It's great!
Did you want to take it home and put it in your fish tank?
Yeah, document. It's a toad, it's not a frog. It doesn't belong there.
Heck, are you on the wet juice?
No, I fucking wish I were, but we had to cancel the grill because of this. This was an awkward time. So,
well, you know you stream on Sundays.
Where's my laptop? There it is. I don't want it. Where's the file? Where's the Bald
Ek is
chicken
currently.
now.
Ek is trying to find her fur.
C'est fair.
Sorry, fur tools, I
Fair.
should say. Ek is not trying to find her own fur.
Not a shame. Alright, let me see what is here. Extract this. Had to re-download some stuff. What if this here will...
Ek is a bit of a wild card, yes. Sometimes she can be very funny, other times she's very offensive.
Yeah.
There's no in between.
Yeah, boy. Yeah, boy. It's so high, Polly. I fucking hate it. What is this one? Like stylized. Where's my alphas? Where's my alpha? I need my alpha. Where's my alpha? Alpha. Yes, let me leave the webpage. I just want to find the fur. Ah!
Your fur.
Boots with the fur. It's the fur. I'm just goblin today. Don't worry about it. I'm just a goblin. The goblin wanna come out.
The goblin was-
It has to come out.
This is how. If this is how you act one day when we do meet up.
This is how I act at home when I'm not in a call. I'm just fucking goblin. Like I squat down on 2 legs and then I just like stumble around.
I don't know. Sometimes you act like that when we're playing Baldur's Gate.
That's the goblin coming out.
We should totally do a playthrough as goblins.
My throat got fucking destroyed. Woo! Sweet.
Do you want to rephrase that?
Huh?
You can't say that.
Say what? I didn't
hold
say
on.
anything. What do you mean?
No, nothing. Yeah.
I was just making noises. I need my haircut. I only have hair, but not my hair. I'm getting kind of. I found some stuff. But did I really find some stuff, or did I just stumble across shit? Yeah.
Do you want to explain what you're looking for so people
Fur,
understand?
a texture of fur, but like on a black-white basis, because the more white it is, the higher it is. It's called an alpha texture. So I just can slap it on. But I don't want hair, I want a fur. I want rocks. What's that? That! So, why do you keep redirecting me to a place that clearly doesn't have any effect.
Is she drunk or is this normal?
This is normal. This is called being absolutely fucking autistic today. Sometimes it's bad, sometimes it's not so bad. But today it's terrible.
Any reason?
No, it's just like good days, bad days. It is.
No.
I don't give a rat's ass. This is just how I am. You don't like it, peace off. Wee. I'm just still trying to find it. It will die down as soon as I found what I'm looking for. Is it this one? Did I find it?
She's a riot. I love her. Says someone in chat.
Penis. I am what everybody dreams to be. Somebody who stopped giving a fuck a long time ago.
Yeah.
Oh my god, he's so flat. Oh, he's so flat. Oh, he's so rotund, so round. Oh my god. I just wanna like reach out and like put my hand right in his little boobie. Right, Spubby? Oh, you handsome little Spubby. I just wanna touch your little boobie. You have like two little honker-chonkers right there you're sleeping in. Your little beak. Your little beak is inside your little honkers, huh?
Yeah, Ek can. So sometimes she's like this, other times she's very quiet and reserved. That's why I'm here to talk most of the time, but today she seems very, special.
It's called autistic. Where is it at? What is it like the fur alpha? But like even on here, I can't fucking find it. Which is quite not good. It is not good, no. No, not good. So where is my fucking hair? Can somebody just like give me a hair or like fur alpha? I have completely lost mine and I can never find them again. Have they been like removed from the internet or something? Holy shit.
Sounds like you should sort out your files.
Sounds like you should shut up and go sit on a dick or something.
Wow, I'm not you.
And I'm not shit.
He'll be doing that later.
If I do go a little too violent with my goblin, I will get a nosebleed. I don't know how that works, but I do.
You get overly excited.
I'll take it layout. See, this wasn't fucking so bad. See, now I have it. Yeehaw! Got some fucking alphas!
Get that dog out of the photo.
Huh?
The tail looked like a dong.
No, there's just no fur on it yet. I hear some dogs barking.
Are they on your end?
Must be the music. Come on.
Yeah, the famous dog barking music. Right, so as we will most likely be ending soon, unless X-Goblin mode is gonna carry
I'm
her
out
on
of energy now. I found my fur thing and I'm completely.
Alright, she's calm now. So we probably will be ending soon, so if you've got any final questions, please start asking them. No one's got any questions? I think the legs on this thing turned out very well so far. Kentucky Fried Valhad when? I suppose technically they could. You could use lard, I suppose, as oil.
No, it looks like a little bit more like fluffy pants.
Yeah. Hello, Sword. You have come just as we're probably about to end the stream soon.
Yeah, I'm just like prettying up like the in between here. It's the last thing.
I think this is the most detailed thing that you have done on any of the dragons so far.
Yeah, I mean, that is what happens if I get the time to just sit and sculpt.
Vitarius says, I hope you can rescue its face from the clutches of the remesher. I worked so hard on getting the shape right.
Like, look at it, it's fine. The face is fine. Who's up here? He only has one eye at the moment, so don't worry about it. But like,
He's not fine.
He's fine. We're just like fixing it, like marking where the horns are. So it's all good. Shape is fine. Big feet for balancing himself on, and to also grab with very strong feet. Big boys.
Big grabbers.
Oh yeah, here we go. Look at that. Beautiful wrinkles. Really makes him feel a bit more alive.
God, it's so weird looking how detailed they are, and then you look at the rest of the body. It's kind of not.
Yeah, I mean, you get used to it.
I know you'll get to it. It's just funny. So, for those obviously watching, between this stream and the next stream, Ek will be doing more work on it. So it's more than likely that Ek will probably be maybe on the main body or the head itself by that point, depending on Ek's mood and time, obviously.
Yeah.
But what's your plan to have done by next stream?
Bomb.
The bum. Finish.
Or at least
finish.
just go up here and then perhaps like work more on the back. Just
So finish the
this
leg.
area here somewhere.
Yeah. So finish the legs and then basically the back end of the.
Yeah, I need to work more with these feather things, the fluff, and then slowly work my way up. So everything has the same nice quality. Yeah, well, if I see anybody be like, oh, why does the dragons look like PS2 or whatever? I'm about to punch you in the right, like right in the gob, because look at this. Look at this. Oh, is that? It's. Ooh. No more complaints.
No complaints.
But yeah.
I don't think you'll get any complaints about it. But yeah, so any final questions before we end up the stream? It's been 2 hours, and that is X allotted time.
I'll send you some updated photos.
Yeah.
While I'm waiting for questions.
I don't think there's any questions today.
Good. There you go, that's the up-to-date one.
Wow.
Legs.
Legs. Ek is sending me legs.
Feet pics.
Feet pic. Ek is sending me her feet. That'll be being posted on the Patreon on Tuesday.
Nice. Alright, that was it, son. Well then, I'll be going then. What about you, Clark?
Well, yes.
Well, yes. Be going.
For those of you that want to carry on watching something, Noah is streaming on the Discord. He is doing some map work. If you want to go watch.
Yeah, if you want to see some map stuff, that is.
Yes.
Yeah. So I'll be going. You guys, I'm happy you guys have been watching me making some feet today.
And then going goblin mode.
Yeah, for a second I couldn't find something. That is what happens. Anyhow, that was enough for today. So I will bid you all a farewell and goodbye, and you guys have a good rest of the weekend, because unfortunately it is Monday tomorrow. So, yeah. See you guys.